Things that worked at the Dirty Kanza, part 2. Not shown here, but you can see these elbow pads are a little threadbare. Anyhow, after about 100 miles of riding on a warm day, those can get a little comfortable. I don't spend all day on the arrows, but in a typical race, well, you know, so it took me about a little over 13 hours of riding to complete the Dirty Kanza. I bet I spent 6 hours on the arrows. You're not always riding in a group, and I tend to even get on the arrows when I'm at the front of the group. Anyhow, with just these pads, you know, on gravel, you can wind up with some sore elbows. It gets to be a little uncomfortable in the end. So for this race, I did two things. I wrapped underneath here. You can kind of see there. I put some just regular bar tape underneath there between the metal parts and the pad, and I also put another pair of pads on top of here. So that served two purposes. Number one, it's just more padding, a little more comfortable, and also it raised up my posture when I'm in the arrows by, you know, well, the width of a pad, a new pad. So that made a big difference. I mean, I was usually towards the end of the race, you know, especially if over 150 miles, it'd be really uncomfortable to stay on the arrows. Not so this race. So I think that really worked for me. Let me stay in a comfortable arrow position right up until the end of the race. So yeah, that stuff worked.